After Israel's attack on Iran and Tehran's retaliation, a wave of developments have been triggered in West Asia region. Let's take a look at the latest so far. Well, Iran fired a barrage of ballistic missiles at Israel in a counter-strike after an unprecedented onslaught hammered the Islamic Republic's top military brass and targeted its nuclear facilities and bases. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said it attacked dozens of targets in Israel. Iran's ambassador to the UN said on Friday that 78 people had been killed and 320 wounded in the first wave of Israeli strikes. The Israeli military called on residents to take shelter after detecting fresh missile wave launch by Iran towards Israel. Smoke trails were seen over Jerusalem's sky as Iran launched missile barrages at Israel, while the military said on Telegram that the Air Force was operating to intercept and strike where necessary to eliminate the threat. Well, as per the first responders, at least 2 people were killed in a building that was hit by a missile in Rishon LeZion of central Israel. Channel 12 reported that 19 people were hurt in the impact, including a 60-year-old woman in a serious condition who was taken to a medical center nearby. While Israel's firefighting services said that its teams were responding to several major incidents resulting from Iranian missile attacks. The Israeli military's Home Front Command said that citizens can leave shelters across the country, but urged to remain near them after the army intercepted a new wave of Iranian attacks on Israel, including UAVs.
Good.
The IDF has said that its warplanes targeted Iran's nuclear facility in Isfahan region. IDF said that the facility was involved in reconversion of enriched uranium, a process to reduce nuclear weapons. Well, it said that a uranium metal production building, laboratories and additional infrastructure was destroyed in the attack. Now, Iran's Atomic Energy Agency said the damage at Isfahan was not extensive and there was no cause for concern in terms of contamination. It also said that there was limited damage at the Fordo nuclear site south of Tehran. Well, fire and heavy smoke billowed from Mehrabad airport in the Iranian capital as local media reported a blast in the area. The local news agency shared a video showing columns of heavy smoke rising from the area of the airport in western Tehran, while Mehr news agency reported a loud blast there. Now, several loud explosions were also heard at Hakimiye and Tehran Pass neighborhood in eastern Tehran. The UN chief had asked Israel and Iran to halt their escalating conflict after the two countries exchanged a barrage of missiles. Antonio Guterres said, "Enough escalation, time to stop. Peace and diplomacy must prevail." Well, a statement comes after Israel's preemptive strikes on Iran and Tehran's counterattack. Well, world leaders have reacted to the Israel-Iran conflict marked by Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities and Iranian missile attacks on Tel Aviv. EU's von der Leyen and Kaja Kallas have called for restraint, with von der Leyen supporting Israel's self-defense. Meanwhile, UK's Keir Starmer and Ireland's Martin and the Netherlands' Schoof have pushed for de-escalation and stability. Turkey's Erdogan, Malaysia's Anwar Ibrahim and Saudi Arabia condemned Israel's actions as violations of Iran's sovereignty, demanding international intervention. And we were earlier joined by Helen Birel. She is a former director at Israel's National Security Council. Listen into what she had said on the ongoing escalation of tensions between Israel and Iran. Listen to this.
Unfortunately, if that happens, I fear that we still have a ways to go in terms of hostilities, and Israel has a set of operational objectives it has just started pursuing in Iran, its nuclear program, its platforms for delivering means of delivery of these weapons. It's military leadership, the IRGC, who are involved in the promotion of this program and this attempt to cross the nuclear threshold. As we saw last night, Iran retaliates, and so it looks like, and in particular when Iran retaliates as it did last night against dense population centers rather than military targets, I presume this will still take a while. Well, first of all, Israel has a wide range of aerial defenses. As you know, it's very multi-layered. It has several systems involved within Israel, including the Arrow. And we also have help in the region from the United States Regional Defense System, THAAD systems. And we also have very good passive defenses, which is why casualties so far, I'm thankful to say, have been low. The citizens of Israel are very well drilled in taking cover and finding the right safe spaces which are provided. And in addition to that, the Israeli public was expecting a very harsh response. We've been prepared to stay it for the long term. So what we have here with defenses that are both passive and active, a pretty solid answer to this, but nothing is ever hermetic. And as we saw, there have been some hits, and it wasn't an easy night. I also have to say that the first day of operations that Israel took in Iran also had to do with really continuing to diminish Iran's air defenses and Iran's ability to launch. So what we're seeing is probably a lesser retaliation than we would have otherwise.